Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. In my last video, I think, you saw that I was wearing a hair topper and I was also talking about how my hair is getting very thin lately and there's just something going on, probably something to do with stress that is making my hair become thinner and thinner, which yes, is quite annoying, but you know, we're living with it. I actually just washed my hair today, so it looks nice and clean, and I think, to be honest, I kind of like the look today, so it's all right. Nonetheless, I was wearing the hair topper and I also said I wanted to talk about it in a separate video, and UniWigs so kindly sent me this topper for me to try out, and I of course do want to share it with you guys as well. I know a lot of you found my videos through my thin hair videos, and for that reason I really feel like this could be something that might help some of you out. Now, I just want to make it really loud and clear that I think first and foremost, it is so important to learn to love yourself, learn to accept the changes that are happening in your body, and accept and understand that our body has different ways of showing if we're stressed, if we have if we're vitamin deficient or mineral deficient or something like that, that usually if you're losing hair or you have hair loss or your nails are brittle or your skin or whatever, it probably has a lot to do with what's in the inside or stress or what you're eating or anything like that. And you know, we go through things like this, it's just kind of normal. Just make sure to try and find out what could be the reason, see some doctors or whatever. And also, if you just have naturally thin hair like I do, even though it's thinner than normally right now, learn to accept it, learn to love it, and learn to just be okay with it, because no amount of topper or wig or hair extensions is ever going to make you feel better about that. In fact, if you get too addicted to it, I think it can also make things seem worse. Because I'm just going to link a couple of my videos down below about how to be confident with your thin hair and things to love about your thin hair and stuff like that. So go check them out if you haven't already. But a lot of you guys also mentioned to me that your hair is thinning due to some medical reasons or whatnot, where it can feel very frustrating, of course, because you're not exactly sure when it's going to grow back. In these cases, I do feel like a hair topper or a wig or hair extensions, for that matter, could be something that works for you and could be a lifesaver or just be like a source of confidence for the time being. And that's why I want to share this product with you, because I just don't want anybody to go around feeling unconfident with their thin hair, feeling like you're not beautiful, because you are. And if something like this can just help you feel more confident, then I feel like it's something to invest on for the time being, so that before you figure out what will be causing the hair loss or stuff like that. Or if you have thin hair like me naturally, then maybe it's just something fun to do every now and then. So I can't do a whole first impressions because I have been trying this out for the last 2-3 weeks. I've been trying to learn how to blend it, and I'm really have still little clue on how to best do it. So it is definitely going to be a first impressions, in the sense that I don't 100% know how to best use it yet, but I have unboxed it and I have done something to the topper already, but I'll show it to you as well as I can from beginning on. So it comes in a box like this when you get it, and I personally just had the topper in there, so it was in a hairnet already, and this looks so funny. This is the hair topper that I have. So it kind of looks like a wig. It's just, but it is like just a clip-on thing that you put on the top of your head, basically. A hair topper is for me an amazing option because I have very thin hair, so I have used hair extensions before, but there's just no way I can blend the clips in because my hair is so thin, so that if it just winds a bit, it's windy a bit, my hair goes away and you can see the clips that are in my hair. So I have the Hope Synthetic Mono Topper. This is an 8.5 times 9-inch mono topper. Sorry, I come from Europe, so inches are very I'm not used to them, so I'll just have to put in the screen below if I can get the centimeters. But it is a USA based company, so I'm sure if you're from the USA you could understand me somewhat. So it is a synthetic topper, so this is not real human hair, which was one of the reasons I was actually very nervous to actually try it out, because I thought, okay, can that even look natural? Here it says it's 16-inch, the length, and the color is 24B minus 18T, so butter Scotch is what they would describe this. And at least with me, the one who was the person who was in contact with me was very nice, and I actually allowed me to send her a picture so that they could choose the best fit for me. And I think it might not look like that now, but I do think this is the best fit for me that looks most natural as well. I do also have a coupon code for you guys if you are interested. It is minus 15% off from your purchase. So I'll leave that down in the comments down below if during any time of this video you feel like it's something that you would be interested in. Go ahead and use that one. I'm just going to kind of show you how I use it at the moment. And there are different ways, and everyone I think does it differently, and maybe something is more right than the others. I just kind of feel like it depends on what kind of hair you do have. So me having very thin hair, there are different ways that I can use this, which still looks always relatively natural. Now, there's two options that I do sometimes, because as you can see, this is pretty much completely straight except for a couple of waves on the bottom, and my hair is kind of, whatever you can call it, curly. So I do sometimes straighten it and then leave it open. But also what I do sometimes is I close my hair like this. I also try to see where my middle is. I'm going to use the camera as a little mirror right now, to have it be relatively straight, I would say. And then I close it up so that I can still easily open my hair afterwards. I think this is something that maybe for many people it's going to be better if you just have your hair open and, you know, straighten it, or just kind of have it somehow blend in with your natural hair completely. But I think, as you can see, this is my hair, all of it. It's so thin that it really doesn't matter too much if I straighten it or not. And in my opinion, having it starting it out with closing it first, it helps the topper stay on a little bit better. Okay, so then you have the topper. Now, usually in the front, there will be a net that will be up to here, which you have to cut off. And you do, in my opinion, have to cut it pretty near to the hairline. Now, I had a little problem with that because, in my opinion, that just didn't make the hair look too natural. So I have a couple of pictures where I then use it right in front. It has a hairline, which is supposed to look a little bit natural, but for me, as much as it sort of did, it just also didn't look natural enough. So I was researching a little bit of what you could do to make it look a little bit better. And I don't know from where anymore, but from somewhere I saw that someone had like cut a little V onto the middle to just make it blend a little bit better. The thing is, I think I might have done something wrong or not done it completely right, or I should still cut it a little bit more to make it look even more natural. I feel like it does help a little bit because I'm going to show you how I use it. But it's one thing that I definitely still need to make a little bit better because it's not really helping the thing blend in too well, especially on the top of my hair. This video might seem long, and it might actually seem like it takes a long time to do this, but what I love about this right now the most is that it's so easy to put on. Here you have it, all the clips are open, and then I just go on. I am not doing this with a mirror, by the way, right now, so this is going to be hard. So I just put it on, and I put the cut, which I have, I try to put it as close to my hairline as possible. And the thing that I don't do is I don't go all the way in front. So I do leave a little bit of room for my natural hair. This might be already a bit too much in the front because I don't have a mirror. I'm just going to go with the flow here, and to put the ones in the back, you just hold it tight here, and then it stretches a little bit, the material, so that it really like looks flat on your hair. The reason I don't put it right in front is because I want my natural hair and natural hairline to be visible. I also do put it quite a lot in front because it tends to slide back throughout the day a little bit. So just to make sure that it doesn't slide like too much back, when it won't look natural either. And yeah, let's see. Haha! And then you just go to a rock concert and you rock and roll. No. So I'm just going to, I clipped all the clippies together or closed, and I'm just going to now brush it in. Keep in mind that my hair is still closed at the back. I just want to get this front piece here sorted out a little bit to make it look as natural as I can. Then what I do is I actually open my ponytail that I just had. So there, you see how quick that was actually to put on? Like, it literally actually doesn't take a long time. Now, like I said, I don't know what it actually really looks like. I have my mirror here. Okay, so the middle is actually not blended in very well at all, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna go off camera and put the topper on again a little bit better. But at least you see a little bit of the first impressions of how easy it is to put on. Okay guys, so I went to just adjust it in fact a little bit. It's okay. I do feel like I just need to work on the blending part a little bit well, and because I just have quite a little hair in front, it just makes it really tough to blend in with my hair. I just need to work on the midsection there a little bit. The thing is, guys, I've always had such thin hair that I've never been able to play with hair. So I just have zero idea of what to do with hair toppers and stuff like that. Like even putting on hair extensions, whereas I felt like everybody else could do it, for me it was like a 2-hour operation to put on hair extensions. I'm just bad at it as well. So I just want to give the topper, and I do actually like the idea of it. I do think it will work. I also do wear it, in fact. The thing is that until I get this figured out and try to figure out how I could better blend it into my natural hairline, which is already also kind of a weird thing because it's a little bit diagonal, my natural hairline, which is just what I'm used to and what I like. But what I do sometimes is, if I wear it especially, is I will just wear a hairband. So yeah, this is just like a really quick little updo. You can do it so much more nice and like have the hair come in front. In this case, I would have to straighten my natural hair. And yeah, it just like would look really nice. Also like this, I like the idea of a hairband as well. I don't mind it, to be honest. And it just like, for me personally, makes sure that you don't see the difference. Of course, you need to get used to it. You need to learn how to work it. You need to learn how to best blend it into you. And of course, you need to feel confident enough to go wear it outside as well, which I do. I have worn this out and I feel perfectly fine wearing it out. It just feels like so much fun to be able to play around with hair. And yeah, once you just blend it well somehow here. But in general, I do feel like this is going to help save me in some really extreme bad hair day situations, which I seem to have several times a week. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I personally am in love with the idea of it, that it can help me in my bad hair days and just even change my look sometimes and just, you know, have fun feeling like I have long hair. I do actually quite enjoy that. So I know that might seem weird for some of you, but if you have hair loss and you feel really not confident with it, I do suggest for you to try out something like this. And yeah, I'm going to do an updated video or like a get ready with me or something like that with you guys as well. Using the topper, I'm going to keep on trying and learning on how I could better blend it in and stuff like that as well. So I hope I'll have a couple of new tips and tricks by then as well. Other than that, there are loads of other videos here on YouTube about the toppers as well, from people who really do amazing jobs in blending them in. So I'll even link a couple of them below because I feel like you're going to get really good tips from them, because I don't know, and they're geniuses. Like I said, I've just never been good with hair anyway. So go check those out as well. And don't forget about my discount code that I have down below. Go check it out if you feel like you would be interested. And I'll leave this video by saying yet again, remember to love yourself. Remember to accept you for who you are. If you have thin hair, love it. If you have thick hair, love it. If you're losing hair, it's a part of your journey and everything will be all right. Just keep going on. And you know, hair is not everything in the end of the day, even though of course it does help in making us feel beautiful, but it's not everything in the end of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'm super excited to see you guys in my next one. Bye bye!